Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man. And in the last episode, we started a quest line called Hildibrand. And we were talking to this reporter here from the Mithril Eye. And she had information for us. She had information for Hildibrand, and he ran off before she gave it to him. So we're going to get it from her and carry on with the case. The Immaculate Deception. I suppose, since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him? The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. Ha ha, I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. All right, Golden Bazaar. Now, you may recognize the name Manderville, this Hildibrand Manderville. The Golden Saucer, the casino that's in this game, belongs to the Manderville family, and yes, this Hildibrand is their son. So, let's see, where do we want to go? We want to go the Golden Bazaar. That's going to be... Oh, boy. Let's go out. The Null Gate. I'll see you when I get there. Right around the corner. And there's Humphrey. That's the guy we're looking for. Are you just taking a nap? What's going on here? Hi, I'm Humphrey. And you are? Huff, huff. At last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at the Cartno. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us, stuck in the middle with Master Lu. We were core. He was a dab hand with the old magic. He was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Elazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted that bastard with my father's blade. Bid him to take it to a smithy for restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel, as if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding whoreson. Look at me. My flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and the heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring that sword back to me. Yeah, he's upset. Lost his hair over it. All right. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the guild to pay for the surgeon. I have no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do? I can't give him what I don't have, unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Good thing that's where we're at, eh? All right, let's go talk to some people here. Somebody up there. Somebody over there. People to the left. People to the right. Antique swords? I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant, Jonyopa, is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. That's the problem with this game. I never get the names right. Lululo. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you you'd never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. I'm not saying a word. It may not be the most honorable solution, but perhaps you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, what would be wrong with that? Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. All right. They want us to give him a fake one, huh? Well, there's that merchant they told us to talk to. Let's give him a shout. Jojonapa. Jojo. I'll never get it right. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be of dubious origin I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have deposited a facsimile in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search the spring first before declaring all this to be lost. All right, let's head to the spring. I think that's over there. Kind of hard to tell at night. It's dark out. Is this it? All right, here we go. Well, what's he want? It occurs to me that I'm not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water, not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil. Indeed, on many an occasion my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body? This is not what I signed up for. Come on. The body is but an instrument in occasional need of oiling. So come, my friend, come and oil me up. God. Oh, do I have to? Ah, comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. Yuck. Oh, yuck. Ah, that, yeah. Oh, the pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Oh, gods. Oh, gods. Oh, gods. Yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften. The warmth spreads, and the pain becomes pleasure. Oh, jeez. Come on. Am I done yet? Stand still. Right there. Yeah, keep doing that. Just like that. Just like, oh, geez, yes. Now, once more, with feeling. Is anybody watching? This is embarrassing. Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Yeah, I got to wash my hands from with all this yuck, yuck, yuck. A muddy pebble, it says. All right, nothing there. A holy pot. Holy pot, Batman. A muddy bottle. What are we looking for? A sword. I forgot. Well, this doesn't look like anything like a sword. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you've found? Yeah, I got a bottle and a pebble and a pot. Nothing of note. No sign of the sword. Ah, what's Nashu doing? Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did she trip on something? Did something cause you to... Well, once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of... chew. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'm going to Yulda and fetch you some new ones. Oh, how thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Ilazar as well. The newest stuff, most potent blend you can find. So she tripped on a sword, is that the deal? I didn't see the sword. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Elazir's woes will be no more. Is it Elazar? Elazar. All right. I never get any of the names right in this game. They're terrible. Can't even remember my own name. I think this is his house. He's still bald. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Ah, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God's bless you, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. That's from a reporter. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Yeah, he's flabbergasted too. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I've brought your change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Pretty bottles. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. Oh, I thought he was going to spill it. Ow. Ow. Inspector. Inspector Hildibrand. There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. A challenge? For me? Oh. At last, the curtain rises. Very well. If I'm to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. What the hell's he doing? Whoa. Oh, look at that. He just dressed right in front of him. A Hildibrand, agent of... Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible. So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. Corps Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing. Oh, he got his hair back. Aha, who's this? Hildibrand. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue, blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Man, guy wears a big diaper. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim what? With my last call, what is genius? I can't keep up with it. It's too fast. Hildibrand will return in The Three Collectors. What's next, Ellie? The science of deduction. Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection. Well, it was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Ulden collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I to not investigate her, and should the duelist strike while I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I'm also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort of tutusi in Camp Drybone sells. Can you come along if you can come along if you'd like. All right, let's go buy some flowers, I guess. Nighttime again. I thought the character's name, Tatusi, I thought that was the name of the flower. It's the merchant's name, Tatusi. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. You mean we didn't have to buy? Sweet. I like that. Was it for love or money that you killed him? It was you. Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja's arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, or for God's sake, or at least don't have your hands in front of your face. Or in front of my face. Sorry. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, what was it because he took from you your share or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You too. He's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. Another inspector? At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Dorilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. All right, so we got to go to Vesper Bay. I think that's where she lives. Let's see if I've got... Do I have any tickets for Vesper Bay left? Vesper Bay. This is a character I haven't played in 3 years. All right, I think she lives up here in that house. Dorilda. Oh, look, there's Ellie. She beat us here. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you're too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now, remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the right magic words, and you would earn my respect? What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now, get out. Well, forgive us, Lady Dorilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious, violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools! I shall come to claim the collector's blade? Yes. I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now, look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well, or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent... Well, to be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me either. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Braden, consulting inspector, at your service, my lady. Conniving inspector. Consulting inspector. Rotting flesh and salt pepper. Hildibrand, Manderville, and Nashu. Oh God, I'll never pronounce that. Macaroni, I presume. I didn't even come close. 2 rank amateur playing at profession of which they know not. Call me when you're finished with these wastrels. What? Well, she doesn't seem very happy. You see, I do not want nor need your help. Braden is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now, get out, all of you. Where have you been, Mariah? And where's my vase? There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it's worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? So the vase is worth more to her than her daughter. My lady, pray allow me to go to the girls in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of ferocious wild beasts. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing boss, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plane fiendishly clever in its intricacies. I think he said plan. I said plane. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Mariah, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? I picked up the vase in Ulda, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase, and I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary-looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. There's giant toads down there, for one thing. You're no longer alone, Miss Mariah. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Braden. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But, Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of the young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashua. We must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. You understand? All right. Off we go. Nofika's well. I think it's just over the hill here. I think. Yeah, where that scaffolding stuff is over there, I think is where it's at. Told you there were big toads down here. There we go. Oh no, this guy with the big diapers down here. Flamboyant oaf, it says. And he's got a green chicken. A pox upon that thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase? I don't know what. Not of what you... Oh, curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There's something in the water at the man's feet. Okay. What, do we have to get him to get up or what? All right, well, there's 2 other spots to look at. So let's head that way. Let's see. All right, here. Genmin. A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Well, never mind then. Alright, something's up high. Let's see what that is. Here we are. Another peddler. Arresting merchant. That girl, what run by earlier? I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now. All right. Let's go see if we can get Diaper Boy to move. I thought the 5 of us were coming down here. Where's everybody else? Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over? Oh dear. It's busted all to hell. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search? For what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it into these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped on your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have, my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can. All right, everybody pick up. There's stuff scattered everywhere, I guess. We just have to keep picking it up. It's all over, like Humpty Dumpty. Oh, there's 4 pieces. We only got 3. Oh, we missed one. What are they picking up if I'm picking up all the pieces? Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. Looks like a pile of crap to me. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. What are you talking about? The hammer. There is but one person in all Erosia capable of reconstructing this vase, a man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome is his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would of a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ulda, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. He was the last shot the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, but he does, and I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since last I saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you call to call me Gil. I give you leave. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. And then, from what I know of the goldsmith, propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most like us. He is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It is there that we shall begin our search. Alrighty, well, this might take a minute, so I think I'm going to end it here, and when we come back, we'll go look for the hammer and see if we can find him. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you then. Ta-ta for now.